There are adjustments. When he first started practicing, we had to sleep in separate beds because my sleeping would sometimes disturb his sleeping. So that was kind of difficult to deal with. I guess it's just sacrifices that we have to make for, his career.
Any sport, any job that you get, you're gonna have to make sacrifices. I think the hardest part about it would be the lack of time that I get with my son. I kind of miss the opportunities to play with him, play catch with him, take him to the park, things like that. I don't feel, after the advances I've made in this sport, that I can just give it up quite yet. I still have many more things that I want to accomplish, and I know that he supports me that, and so does my wife. He'll have his time when I decide to leave the sport. I will give him all my attention.
Everyone has their own passion. And this is something I've found that I love to do, and I'm good at it. I know I'm really in a good sleep when I can see myself literally beating my competitors to death, physically, with my fists, to the ground, to their death. Sleep can be very exciting.
He spends a lot of time eating and sleeping, and I wouldn't say that my needs haven't been met by any means. It's I don't know. No, I guess.
Are you saying I can't satisfy my wife now? Bring her in here. Ask her. She's very satisfied. And I may not be there always when she needs me while I'm in training, but when I'm not, she gets hers. Trust me.
You only competitive sleep for so long, just like any sport. And then once you've reached that peak, you kind of decline. And you'll get to that point where you know you can't do this anymore.
I've slept enough that I can have the looks and the physique of a 25-year-old and be 42. Come again in 10 years. See what I look like. See what I look like when that sport catches up to me. These people they're running the sport right now. When the sport passes them by and their bodies catch up to them, I want to see what happens.
I can't worry about that right now. I'm having a great time doing what I love. There'll be time when I'm done to experience everything else that life has to offer, especially if I have the money and the fame for that.
I don't see it as lethargic. I'm a competitor, and I'm winning. If I was losing, then yeah, I can understand your accusations. I'm not lethargic. I'm not lazy. I'm out here winning every time. I haven't lost yet. And I don't know too many lazy people that win all the time.
These kids, they want to do what they want to do. But it's never going to be what you expect it to be. On the other hand, who can tell? Who can tell that motivated young man or woman what to do these days?
People that have been to the matches, been to the championships, the tournaments, they know exactly how hard it is. People that just walking by on the street right now, they don't know. But bring one of them in here. Bring somebody in here to sleep against me, sleep against one of the other top guys. They won't stand a chance. If they can beat me or beat one of these other guys, then hey, they can call it. They can say it isn't a sport without training if they can beat someone. But until then, they can just put that to bed.
Maybe that's what a sport is: keeping your mind and body in check to control your actions. You could call it an art. I guess art requires the same thing: painting, photography, playing an instrument, right? Competitive sleeping walks a fine line between sport and art, I'd say.
And if it sticks, it's done.
Can get very lonely, actually. It's something a lot of people don't understand. They may watch, they may just tune in while we're sleeping, but they don't know anything about the training, things we've been through. It gets very lonely.
Thank you.